Hey guys, it's Ben again, coming back at you with some calf tips and the best calf workout I have for building my massive calves. We're going to try to make Matt's calf as big as mine today. So first things first, you all know I'm a stickler for execution. If you're not doing it right, you're wasting your time. So calf training, everybody goes, BPAC, how do you get your calves? You know, are they genetically blessed? Of course they're genetically blessed at some level, but execution is first and foremost with everything we do. So before I teach you the workout, I'm going to teach you how to do it right. So first thing you guys need to know when you're thinking about calves, calves are an ankle extensor. They're plantar flexors. So when you look at my calves, they should be doing this. They should be pointing my toe. So if I was a ballerina, this is what I'm going to be doing. Everyone should be practicing to point their toe. Most people are doing something like more resembles this. So I don't want you guys rolling on the outside of your foot. I want you to point your toe. And if you guys all just do that at home, you can actually feel everything on the back of your legs should be nodding up. So the problem with most people here is they're getting more of a foot flexion exercise going out on the outside of their feet versus getting good plantar flexion of their entire ankle joint. So how do we do that? What do I think about when I'm training? I put my feet about shoulder width apart. Matt's can do this too. And he's actually thinking about consciously bringing his ankles together. So if I were to demonstrate for you guys, this is what it looked like normally standing. I actually do this. What that's going to do is going to force me onto the inside of my feet. So I'm actually trying to go up onto my big toe. So it's going to more resemble this, as opposed to what most people do is this. So you don't really want to go out on the outside of your feet. Varying ankle position or varying hip position is very, the difference is negligible with calf training. So I highly suggest just training in straight lines. The body works most efficiently in straight lines. Matt, let's get on there and demonstrate a set before we get into the workout. So Matt's going to pick a weight that's really light, real easy. One tip that I've actually given Matt was he had a hard time figuring out how to pull his ankles and knees together. Put something between your knees, put a ball between your knees or a pad, or even your water bottle between your ankles. So Matt's going to stretch all the way down. At the bottom, he's actually trying to contract his tibialis, coming all the way up. Now that you can see him, there you go. Stretch all the way down. Notice his tempo is controlled. I don't want to dictate a tempo for calf training. It's control. Good, that's enough, Matt. Okay, so here comes the workout. This is fun. I do this on my own all the time. It sucks, but it's going to teach you guys how to do this properly. What you can do is you can do 10 reps. You're going to rest 15 seconds. But while you're resting 15 seconds, you're going to do 10 to 15 body weight reps. So Matt's going to do his 10 reps on there. Instead of resting, he's going to step off the machine, just body weight from the floor. So what we do is we tap our heels on the floor. Don't spend any time on the floor. Back up. Tap, back up. Tap, back up. Notice I'm staying on the insides of my feet, pulling my ankles together. So what I'm doing here is I'm training the muscle in the shortened position. You're going to notice the contraction gets really intense. You notice the lactic acid accumulates a lot more because we're getting that muscle so short. So the knees are slightly bent. Whatever your knees are doing, it's consistent. I don't want a lot of knee movement. Just keep it consistent. Boom. Tap the toe down or tap the heel down, up. Tap the heel down, up. So what I'm trying to envision, if you could think about it, is trying to really bring up the lines under my calves. So I really get up on the tips of my big toe. Let's do 10 reps. Rest 15 seconds while you do it. We're going to do 100 reps. So Matt's essentially going to do 10 sets with very minimal rest. The thing we notice with calves is we need to really minimize the rest. Come to the bottom, back up. Good, up on that big toe, man. Pull those ankles together. That's 3, big stretch. I need you to get up even higher, Matt. I really want you guys to focus on getting up as high as you possibly can. Really the tip of your toe like a ballerina. I call Matt a ballerina while we're training together too, so he likes it. That's mostly because his legs are built like a ballerina. Good, so now just hang on to here. Good, so same execution, just up on the tips of your toes. Pull the ankles together a bit more. Try to keep your feet straight, Matt. Don't pull your heels together. There you go, just pull your ankles together. Good, so I don't want you guys toes in, toes out, just really straight. Straight lines always. Good, up a little higher. That's it. Up on that big toe. Still go on the outside of your feet a little bit. There you go. Good, lots of air, lots of breathing. Lots of air. Spend some time in the contracted position. Hold. Good, down. All the way way up a little higher. Use this to pull yourself up if you need to. Good. Okay, we're gonna jump right back in. I would suggest keeping the weight pretty light because it's gonna hurt. But what you're doing is, from my experience, by doing that body weight contraction and getting up really, really high, you're actually going to train your brain and train your nervous system to allow that contraction to happen a little more naturally. Most people don't ever get a maximum contraction on their calves because they're simply not able to. They're too weak. But by doing those body weight contractions between sets, it should be a lot easier to get up onto the tips of your toes to contract the maximum. Keep moving. Even if the reps are short, keep moving. Initiate with 10. Good. Down. 10 reps. Get some air. Lots of deep breathing, guys. Really breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. If you got to pull yourself up here, the goal is not to necessarily work the calves in this. The goal is just to get in that really short position. Tap down, back up. Good. Big toe, man. Pull those ankles together. There you go. Thank you. Need to progressively decrease the weight as you get back in there, you do that. Okay, that's enough. Let's get back in. 10 reps. When I'm doing those 10 reps, because I'm a little more experienced, I'm usually doing them pretty quick, to be honest. So when I'm between sets, I'm literally going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back in. You'll notice as you get stronger, it's a lot easier to do those body weight reps. All the way down, all the way up, man. Bigger stretch. 2. All the way down. Engage the calf. Good. Body weight. Let's bounce on these ones. Just get that really high. I don't need you to contract. I don't need you to initiate and squeeze the calf. I just need you to contract at the top. So you can use as much of your hands as you need to. Pull it up if you have to. Pull it up if you have to. Show off those calves, man. Matt wants to be a bodybuilder. They build some big ass calves. All right, so what we're really going for here, guys, is get up on those toes, Matt. Good. So we're really trying to bring out that underside. Notice he's not even all the way up now. Get up a little bit higher, Matt. That's what we're looking for right there. You see those pop things really pop out. Really trying to get. That's what we need right there. So he's really trying to get up on the tips of your toes. Most people sell them so short and don't go all the way up, and that's really what makes a difference if you really want to bring up the gastrocnemius.